Hello guys, here we are on another crappy winter day in Massachusetts. Today's video is for all of my Polaris Ranger, especially for the XP 1000 owners. This is about the S3 8-inch suspension lift, which is a pretty nice lift. I had it in my Ranger but took it out because I had 4-inch portals with this. And with the 34-inch tires, it was too high for me and my wife. We're getting older. I almost broke my ankle. So I took it out, just running the 4-inch portals now with 32s. But let's take a look at these components. I mean, they're not cheap, guys. They were about $4,500, but this is a complete kit. And these here that for my machine, I had powder coated orange to match my paint scheme on my XP 1000. These things are massive. This probably weighs about 25 pounds, I'm guessing. It's twice, maybe 3 times the weight of your stock components. And this is the rear lower, driver's side lower, your rear. And mine didn't come with the bushings and stuff. I used them. I bought a separate kit for that. But you can see this thing is massive. And that's the rear, the lower. That's the other side, passenger side, rear lower. I had it for about a year, and I liked it. It's definitely a nice kit. It's pricey, but you know, when you go up high, you gotta have. It's gonna cost you money. Real beefy. These are heavy, and I love the powder coat, the orange. Really nice. Hope you can get a good gander of that. And then let's go to the rear. This is the rear upper control arm, and they got the adjustable ends for your camber caster or whatever, and that comes in a lot of handy. That comes in handy to have. Nice feature. These things are massive and they are beefy, and they're double, maybe triple the weight of your stock components. But when you go big, guys, you got to do everything. Everything's got to be done over. This is a front lower control arm. These things are heavy. And I elected to not have the ball joints pressed in. I did it myself. I bought my own, did it myself. I got a big press. Hopefully you can see it pretty good. These things are massive. Heavy, beefed up components. This is the other bottom driver's side. It's definitely a nice set. Very well made. The welds are all pretty good. Beefy. Heavy components. Driver's side top for the front. You can see where the shock goes. You can tell I had them in there. You can probably see the marks. S3 8-inch suspension lift for the Polaris XP 1000s. Really nice lift. I love that. I love the orange. There's their logo. I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it up here. S3 logo. That's their logo. No, I got it backwards. Upside down. This is the other side, passenger side upper, front. Like I said, I put the ball joints in myself. I got a 50-ton press, so I elected to go that option. Save a little bit of money, because you know they charge you a premium for that. These are heavy components. And if you're looking for a lift, you know you want to go 8 inches, this is a nice lift. These are your tie rods, which are Heims joints. That goes into your rack, threads in, adjustable. You can see the jam nut. That goes to your steering knuckle. You know, it's all adjustable. Heims joints, these are pretty beefy, guys. These are like, oh my God, 3 times heavier and beefier than your stock ones. 3 times. This is just the other side. The hardware, you can see I still got the hardware in there. Like I said, I had it in for about a year. I got no complaints about it. It's a nice lift. It's just too high for me. Easier shock mounts. Driver's side front. These are really nice. Well, they got gussets. Beefy as hell. Even this component here weighs about, I don't know, 8 pounds. These are the rears. I got a mark, because I'll probably put this in somebody else's rig. I work on stuff all the time. Everybody likes coming up here. S3 logo. Those are your rear mounts. And they come up with, this kit came with the Titan axles. These things are beefy. They're bigger in diameter and they're longer, extra length. Because if you go past 3 inches, your stock half shafts ain't gonna work, guys. You're gonna have problems. How massive those are. These probably weigh about, I want to say 25 pounds. They are big. They give you all 4 of those. They're not cheap. They're made by Titan. And they give you 3 brake lines here. And the reason why I don't give you 4, because in the front passenger side, you swap it over and you reuse it. The one that came with your stock machine. So it comes with 3 of them. They're stainless steel, braided. I had no problems with them. No problems at all. Like I said, I had this in for over a year, but with the 4-inch portals I run, and this 8-inch lift with 34s was too high for me and the missus. We're in our 60s, so if you got any comments, you want to know anything about it, it's pricey, but if you're thinking about going that high, S3 this is, I think, one of the best on the market. I had no problems at all with it, guys. It is beefy. I mean, the weight is 2 or 3 times heavier than your stock components. The whole kit was around $4,500. I rented 34s, which were another $2,000. So it costs a lot of money. The higher you go, the more it costs. But if you go in a mud, you want the big tires, you want a big lift, this is a good lift, guys. This is, like I said, for all my Polaris Ranger subscribers. I got a few of them, and I've been promised some videos on stuff. And like I said, I had it in this guy, and see, I got my stock control arms back on. You can see it, but I'm running the 4-inch portals. You can see the portal. And I run a 2.5-inch bracket lift, so it's still pretty high, guys. With 32s, it's still no slouch. She's still pretty high. That's it for today, guys. There'll be a lot more videos in the future with Polaris Rangers. I'm into everything. I work on everything. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. I appreciate it. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed. More to come. Thanks.